Mike, you've been at the forefront of everything from the proliferation of Facebook, reaching consumers for the first time post college, to now all of these new technologies and old technologies like email coming in to form this cohesive mix, of marketing. What's the right balance today?
Well, I think the biggest change is we're moving from a channel-based world into a people-based world. So it used to be that you did email marketing, you did kind of TV, you did direct marketing. And I look at the most successful business right now, and they not only create content, but they've created a center of excellence where they can just make decisions fast, and what works they do more of, what doesn't work they do less of. And a lot of it seems to be common sense, but if you have to, within a day get a piece of content created, whether it's a Facebook post, whether it's a press release, whether it's a tweet, whether it's a video of the CEO, how you get that through an organization is very important, because we're in the trust revolution. We're in a time when people expect to connect with you any way they want, and when you screw up, you're expected to say, I screwed up. And when I look at how the best organizations are setting themselves up, it's one in which they're okay with blowing up their structures. They're okay with doing things differently. I look at kind of the highest end of the funnel, a company like Unilever with their branding campaigns. How do they do always on marketing that's quality and cost effective for hundreds of brands in over 100 countries? Keith Weed, from the top of that organization, has had to push down new ways to work, whether it's collaboration technology, which they use Chatter, whether it's how they do their planning, kind of their brand planning, their brand toolkits, which they now have, where everyone who's working on a brand, no matter what media, what channel, they have a unified toolkit. And then you have lower in the funnel kind of moving products, companies like SportCheck, which just came out with some great data that showed that in the markets where they replaced their Sunday circulars, the flyers that go into the newspapers, with very targeted Facebook posts, they were able to increase their store traffic 40%. They were able to get $1.60 in sales for every dollar spent on Facebook. And that's just right away, not to mention the value of that relationship. We're in a world where relevance, so how relevant something is to you as a human being, that drives whether you want to connect with that. And so if you're a skier and you get a flyer that says, 50% off ski equipment, that's going to be more relevant than if you get in your newspaper, kind of 50% off everything we sell, right? And I think that we're seeing how you source audience, how you create content, and how you measure it, that's changing.